Welcome everyone. The Warband Turkish 5 tournament. This with me is Kohath. Hi.
Hi.
We have Auxilia versus Knights of Vyincourd. Hope I'm saying that correctly. That's like number one thing like I should be able to say on this team. Like all of their names are. I mean, this is a Turkish tournament, so a lot of the names will be very difficult for us to say.
Is it a Turkish name though? Because to me it sounds
Yeah,
more
that's
like
the
a
thing.
French name.
It sounds like this is the one thing about this team that I should be able to pronounce properly, and I think I already screwed it up. But said it correctly. Whew, okay, thank. But yeah, I mean, look at this team. So Auxilia's back, man. Like,
Damn, dude.
it's been a while. It's been a long time, and it looks like they keep a lot of their old players here as well.
Well, you know, some of them has remained active in the scene.
Oh yeah, they've been active. It's just like they kind of split up, joining different teams and stuff like that. But Knights of Vyincourd, from what I heard from my Turkish sources, it's mostly Golden Horde. I think you remember them as well.
Oof, that's a long time
It's
ago.
a long time ago, yeah. But I'm glad to see them back as well. Always good to see older teams, especially. I mean, we don't have enough like pure one language clans game anymore. But I mean, this is a Turkish tournament, assuming that we get a lot of it. There are allowed to play a couple of non-Turks though. Like Auxilia is kind of going pure Turkish except for Mines. Only one here who's.
I wonder if they will speak English in their team speak.
I doubt it. I think they're just Turkish.
And just let Mines figure out his things on his own.
Yeah, I mean his infantry. You don't need to warn them for.
Oh
anything.
yeah. I mean,
They'll be fine.
surely they've taught him like a few Turkish words like cab behind, or
yeah.
something
I
like
learned I learned those as well, but I forgot them. So.
I did
Hopefully,
that.
mine's smarter than I am.
I did that when I was working for a Russian team. Like they just taught me the very basic like words. But for now, I've forgotten them, of course.
Yeah, of course. I mean, if you don't use it, it's gonna be really bad. But Knights of Vyincourd, they have a couple of. I mean, again, they also have just a couple of players. They have Kane and Volcom, 2 Rangers. None of them here tonight. That is a big loss for them. But I mean,
Definitely.
I've seen Invincible and I've seen Slavnia play before. You don't really need 2 watches here. You could want it for River Village, which is the second map. River Village is on 5v5. It's just, but I mean, it could work. We'll see how it actually plays out. But just based on the rosters alone, what do you think here?
Well, I mean, I don't know that many Turkish players, unfortunately. So I mean, I'm pretty much going into this very unbiased, but I do recognize a few names on Auxilia, like Catherine, Irelhawk, AZAP. You know,
Idor. Also, I mean, I know most of the
oh,
people.
Mines, yeah, definitely. But like, I don't count him as part of the team.
Yeah,
he's not Turkish.
That's
you know,
fair. That's pretty fair. I mean, I recognize most of the players on Auxilia. A couple of players on Vyincourd I don't recognize. I expect to see great plays from Ruben.
Yeah. The players that I do recognize on Auxilia, I do recognize that they're probably going to beat them very much on the close map.
I feel like that is quite likely. We are actually already going live here. Take a look at the setup. Heavy infantry from Auxilia. I mean, even heavier from Vyincourd. Not taking a single archer. 4 infantry, 1 cavalry. Archer. Kefren playing archer. Auxilia. I always question where I should put Kefren because he plays kind of every class and he's playing each class very well. Where do you actually put him? This time he's playing archer. Kinda passive play from Auxilia so far.
I mean, a good infantry as archer is always a nice idea, because then he can just switch to melee and join up with his friends.
That's very true. If you can't hold your own as archer, you're pretty much just gonna die out.
Yeah.
Really difficult. Keep them alive. Lag spawns. Why? Oh no, they're not gonna.
They're gonna chase them through the tavern. It seems like.
Not a bad position at all. I was wondering if Auxilia would try to keep them there. Look like. I'm gonna try and make a run for it. Get the flag early.
They want to fight in the open, it seems like.
This is the newest version of it as well, so yeah, there will be no wall to climb up on.
That's nice, I like that.
That's really good. Kefren is very safe though.
Yeah, they're not. They might be sending 1 infantry to him. He's hesitating a little bit though.
He's looking for it. He's gonna push him. Mines is coming to help him out. 2 players for 1. 2 very good players for 1.
Comes in.
Either
misses couch.
Tries to bump him down, doesn't get it. Oh, Leader getting dismounted as well.
Vyincourd got a good catch off.
Stop with the first kill of the match, Mines with the second. Ordeals and Invincible both going down. Invincible actually not being invincible. Oh, but a team kill there from Mines. 2 players left from Vyincourd, 4 of Auxilia. A was kind of just trying to walk there, just trying to defend, and pretty much a clean sweep there, except that one team kill.
I really like the play from Kefren there. He got engaged by infantry, but he just slowly slithered away and then started shooting again.
Basically, he snaked around the wall, getting back to the infantries and just being able to shoot again. Very clever play by him. First round goes to Auxilia.
Remind me to restart my game between the breaks, please.
I will remind you. I will not. I will forget completely. Did you not put the streamer mod on?
No, I didn't.
I thought so. Dude, this is why you show up more than 5 minutes before.
Well, you know, I was at the store buying alcohol for our next stream, okay?
Same. I was doing exactly the same thing and I made it. I even had to make all of these things and I'm still making. But I still forgive you.
You know, I'm not arguing that you're the better Norwegian, mind you, okay?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. That's my point. I don't want to say anything else now.
I see. Completely okay, man.
Alright.
Accepted.
Auxilia just waiting in the graveyard.
Yeah, smart of them. Not gonna spawn in the same position twice, so they do have some time here. A little bit towards center, but doesn't have to. Once directly on top of them, Vyincourd again having to push into them. Defendant position. Let's go. Will they make this approach?
I'm hoping for a bit more plays from the Auxilia Cav this time.
Yeah.
We got this mess very early.
Very true. He's just trying to make this jump, but he's not.
He comes in here with a coach.
Yeah, it's Warren though. Leader as well tries, but both of them kind of just getting stuck. Mines are killing them incentive. One cat down for Vyincourd. Only infantry is left for them. Gordos is fighting a 1v1. Tries to move up this teammate. Not get it, but he does take down Asap. Well, first kill from this round. First kill in this match so far. Leader though doing a lot of damage with these bumps. A almost dead. Single bump is gonna take him down if he can get to it. A lot of low health here. 3 infantry, 2 infantry, very, very low. Oh, and there we go. Just 4 very quick kills. A lot of damage in the early game there, but not early game, early fight.
I saw a lot more from the Auxiliary Cavalry at least. That was just my hope for this round, and I'm very proud of that.
Leader did a lot of damage, just bumping. And pretty sure he get to keep his hunter as well.
Although the Vyincourd infantry, they did hold their own against like infantry and cavalry. So you know they did good, but they didn't really have that oomph, you know.
They did lack that. I'm kind of surprised they don't play. I mean, I guess they don't have any archers. They should play at least one. It is nice.
Yeah, I mean, it hasn't worked for 2 rounds. Surely they should change something up then.
Yeah, that's very true. They should try something out. I mean, so far, Gordos is the only infantry with a kill. I mean, he's the only player on their team. But with that said, Vyincourd has had to push into a defended position twice. Potentially 3 times here, depending on where the flag will spawn. Very clever positioning from.
Yeah, they're just staring at each other here at the tavern. Oh, Vyincourd, they're just breaking off. They don't want this fight.
Take it at some point though. They could take it now. Look at the armor though. From Asap, the only one who's not in is chainmail armor. That is very painful.
Yeah.
To push into, even with cleavers.
Although they are Rodox though, so they have the cleavers.
They're being a little bit cheeky. Walls. Get some extra information.
What I would have liked to see now is a hammer though.
A hammer would actually be very good if they can defend them, but they're not really fighting together. They're splitting up a lot in this infantry. He wants to just go in here. Gordos there now again, very alone against 2 infantries. They're doing some damage as well to Invincible. Bump down, follow up instantly, kick as well. And a nice follow up there from Mimes. Nice combo.
That was beautiful.
Very beautiful. Tobias there with a kill as well. Careful getting bumped down instead of trying.
Oh, did you see that kill from Leader?
I missed it somewhat.
That was beautiful. He jumped onto the stairs, got a bump on the stairs, and then stabbed him.
Oh, that is... Leader there. Blocking the path of Incenta. 3-0.
Is it first to 3 or?
First to 3.
Okay.
First not reinventing the wheel here. It's just 5v5.
Okay.
The superior format.
I'll quickly change my my streamer mod then.
Yeah, do that. Well, what do you think of this set so far? I mean, again, looking bad for Vyincourd.
Yeah, I mean, they didn't have any crossbows, so clearly they're gonna be lacking that early game. Even though Auxilia didn't really use their archer for early game, you know, it's still an opportunity to use it.
Yeah.
But also, even like I say this about most things, and you know, if you think I'm wrong, do think that. But in my opinion, if a tactic doesn't work for 2 rounds, then you got to change that.
Yeah, you just
It doesn't matter how sound the tactic is; it hasn't worked. You need to do something else then. And also, after 2 rounds, the enemy are armored. They're better equipped. You know, so if your tactic hasn't worked by then, clearly it's not going to work again. You know.
I mean, the problem is like looking at the players here that are actually on the server for. They're just not here. Like they're missing the players they actually need. They're missing the archers and they're missing some of the cavalry players as well, and the infantry. Honestly, I mean, Ruber Jamon would be amazing in this fight. It's him and Gordios if they could actually properly. That would be that would actually counter the infantries of Auxilia decently well. Still think they have the edge. They could do a lot better job. But so far, the Vyincourd infantries are splitting up a lot. Just not really getting into the fight system. Going live once again. Are you on the server yet?
Just a second. Just a second.
The rest of us.
I gotta remember that awful password of yours.
Not my password.
Alright, I'm in.
I will not take the fault for that one. Like Vyincourd playing players. Yeah, there was a slight miscommunication there for Vyincourd, so we'll be.
Oh, did Vyincourd get another player?
Or he just joined in randomly because he's not rostered.
Oh, and he left the server as well.
He got kicked from it, yeah. Oh, we have 100 ping.
It's better than America at least, and I do well in America. So you know, I'll probably do. If I was in this, I'll probably be the champion. Let's be honest.
Probably, yeah.
You know,
I can almost guarantee it, really. They're playing with 20 ping though. This must be heaven for Turkish players. I can totally understand why they keep this. Like they're trying to get a shot in early. Doesn't hit it very, very close to Vanessa's horse being strangely equipped. Looking like they value equipment a lot. All horse lives matter, so okay, but
Vyincourd does have an archer this time though.
sure. Vanya here being the archer. I can totally understand. I can understand a little bit better not playing crossbow on Rodok, especially against a player like Kefren. It's gonna be very difficult to counter Kefren and arch duel with a crossbow. Kuki now being the archer. Kefren switching to infantry. Like being the cavalry.
They're just running
switches
through
there for
mid.
Auxilia. I have no idea what
Yeah,
they're saying.
but I mean,
chat,
they do have the people to do it though. I mean, for the first set at least, Vyincourd showed they're not really a threat to them. So now that Auxilia can you know, switch things up, use their older players.
I mean, also,
but I'm really
switching
hoping that
in-
Vyincourd now will crush them and show them
That
that they
would
gotta
be-
be on their edge.
That would be really fun. But I mean, let's face it. Like Spook is a good archer, and Kefren's a good infantry, and Tiger's a good cavalry. They didn't really make any drastic switches. Like, oh my god, they're gonna throw this match now, kind of system. Like they're playing. All of their players are really high tier, so
Yeah, definitely.
they can switch in whoever they want at this rate. Taking a little bit of
Luki
damage.
though, not really getting any of his shots in.
Yeah, typing
Now
low
he's
though.
approaching on melee. It looks like.
Kefren with the first kill, proving Vanessa comes in. That's dismounted though. That's the problem with this horse. Does not have a lot of health. Tries to do a lot of damage there to Pike, but I mean, in the end, Kefren there with triple kill. Kind of proving our point that he can also play infantry. Yeah, it looks like the player joining was.
Yeah.
That's what has been changed.
Again.
Luckily, it doesn't show up on the stream. I don't know. It's
Perfect.
not our fault. Hoping to see Vanessa. Still keeping the first tier Serenade horse. I legitimately.
What? What? I didn't even notice that. Why does he
Yeah.
do that?
I'm not sure. Oh, Slanog
Oh.
there! That was a bad communication.
Will he warn
there
them?
from
Will he warn
Vyincourd.
them?
Only comes in first for Auxilia. Once again, Vanessa there taking some damage as well. A lot of damage going in. Invincible almost dead. Vanessa almost dead as well. There we go. Here comes the kills. Kefren with a team kill though. Tomas taking on Solana. 2 players left. 1 player left. Gordios versus Kefren and Tomas. Oh, nice hit. Tomas being very, very low health here. If he plays this properly, he could do it, but Kefren's trying to shield stun. Oh, does get him in the end. Good fight there from Vyincourd.
Good teamwork from Auxilia. Those two last though, Tomas and Kefren.
I mean, look at Tomas's armor. If he just had like tiny worse armor there, or I mean, just a little bit of extra luck as well, that would have been a one-hit kill and could have ended this round completely differently.
Yeah, Vanessa still has the Desert Horse.
Yeah, Desert Horse, that's the name. Wondering if it's just not being as experienced in the game.
I'm really curious. What is he? Is it the armor? I mean, it's not really working for him.
I'm assuming it's a her, considering the name is Vanessa, a female character. But
well,
yeah, one there then getting pinged already.
I mean, by the thousands of players I've ever played Warband with, I've only met like 3 females.
Really?
Well, no, that's wrong. I meant like 5. I meant like 5 females.
Could be. We'll never know. A lot of early damage here for doing like just spooky hitting shots, and Gordos there wasn't really paying attention.
Here, coming in with a cheeky hit.
Got anything done? Tries to take down Slanya, but
well, it's just down their archer.
Beautifully, yeah. Taking out the archer completely. Howard needs to come in here and do some damage. Mines with a kill, so does Kefren. Taking down 2 players very quickly here. Gordos is finding a 1v1 again. He's kind of pushing up somewhere, and Spooky takes him down in 1 versus 1 duel. And that's the last one alive here. Get anything done. I'm gonna call it a she until I know otherwise.
Alright, I'm gonna go for an it. Okay.
That's very safe.
Yeah. Then I don't offend anyone at least.
Just look at this armor from Kefren. If you don't have an axe there, like you're just not gonna be able to damage heavy.
Yeah.
That point.
As much as I like the Serenade swords, you know, it doesn't have power to it.
Nothing.
Really.
It's mostly just a little bit of range, I guess, but.
Oh, the range and the speed, though, I love it.
But still, the damage is gone.
Yeah.
The thing with straight swords, they're not good. You're unlucky as well, and you don't get these high damage. Terrible, terrible weapon for that. But I know it's used by a lot of main infantry players. So. I prefer axes, and cleavers. If I can get a one-hit kill, I'm happy.
I like the straight swords, but basically because I play games for the looks of it, you know? I don't go for the OP stuff, I just, alright, this looks good on my character, I'm gonna fucking keep it.
Yeah, I mean, your DOF who uses great lances and horse archers. I mean, let's not kid ourselves here. Like, you do go for the cheesy shit as well.
The style points.
Yeah. But, I mean, if it works, that's the thing. Like, a lot of people are like, that's just a cheesy strategy. Well, it works.
Yeah, exactly.
If it works,
you can complain all you want, but if you're dead, you know,
as long as
whatever.
It's not a cheat. If you want to be straight, like just go like say all pikes are not allowed at cavalry. But I mean, that's not considered cheat. In my opinion, it should. It's a terrible weapon.
You know what? You should try bamboo spear on a cavalry. Now that's cheesy.
I've tried it. Like I actually got killed by.
I love it. Like, I absolutely love using it.
I felt
it's so quick though.
And it's long as well. I mean, bamboo spear is longer than a long.
Yeah, exactly.
So, I mean, technically.
I mean, it doesn't have that much damage, but when you get speed bonus from full speed, you know, you can actually kill a guy.
I mean, of course, have to have the certain horse.
Yeah, it has worked. I'm telling you.
Well, there you go.
I know you don't trust me that much, but just take my word for it.
I absolutely do not whatsoever. But I'll take your word for it on this one. I've had a few streams where people have told me. The thing is, I'm not the best cav, so.
Well, I mean, we all know that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It kind of works in public, at least. I don't know if I don't think I'd try it in matches.
Yeah.
Especially this week. Maybe after the tournament.
Maybe.
No problem.
So how was your Christmas, Greed?
Fine.
Yeah?
I went back to my...
Oh, are you in a different city?
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
I didn't...
All right, here
How
we
was your
go.
Christmas?
Well, we're going live, so
Yeah,
I'll
but
tell you
how,
when.
how was your Christmas? One word. One word. How your Christmas?
One word. Superb.
Wow.
Yeah.
Auxilia here, rocking in it. Only one infantry makes sense on an open map, especially as open as this. I mean, we kind of had the two drastic contrasts here, with a very close and a very open map.
Yeah, in a 5 versus 5 though, I'm not really the fan of one infantry. I prefer just having 3 cavalry, 2 archers.
Yeah, I mean, you just have no pressure on the flag then. You really need to
Yeah,
make
but
use of that.
yeah, of course you gotta be able to use it. You know, you gotta have 2 rangers that are excellent and can actually crossfire. You know, and also just having a cavalry, maybe slightly more armored cavalry, like a dragoon, for example, to dismantle flag.
A dragoon is. I think dragoons work relatively well on this map as well.
Yeah.
But I mean, to be fair, I don't feel like this map should be played. Auxilia there, already getting the flag. Up. Try to stand the flag to see and raise it a little bit before they. Should not be that difficult.
He's looking around a bit, like I don't think he knows what he's doing, to be honest.
It just looks like he's. It's a new year.
Yeah.
Not a new game.
Had a bit much to drink, you know.
Maybe.
Just
looking at shots there from Catherine, just pinging the horses like. Nessa looks like she's gonna try to sneak up on Spook.
Well, Spooky shows that he has seen her. I'm sorry, seen it.
Oh, tries. Oh, I guess it's mounted tyke there with a
dismount.
beautiful, just perfectly timed attack. And Nessa's. Oh, nice hit on Spooky. Cavalry's pushing onto the flag though, and 3 fights happening elsewhere here. Vyincourd and Vincent trying to deal with Catherine. Catherine's very low. Oh, nice kill taken on Catherine. Vanessa versus Spooky here. Looks like a very even fight as well. Spooky not having the best stats against this.
Tyke gorgeous though.
Looking like a very clean fight. Oh, but that is not clean. 2 players down there for Vyincourd. Vincent there, nice kill on Spooky. Tries to help him, but.
Oh, ASAP just staying on that flag for the entire round. That won it.
And then he kills himself. Well, I'll be honest.
Oh,
I don't think.
Can they change people in the middle of the round?
I guess so, because they kind of just did. Maybe that's why he was just spinning around.
Like, oh god, I'm not supposed to be in here. Fuck.
Oh shit! I'll just spin around and stand still. God. I like that we already swore like 5-6 times this match so far.
I'm sorry, chat.
I mean,
okay,
at this point.
I'm sorry.
At this point,
I promised Greed I wouldn't do it, but
we even swore 5 times before, just in case.
Yeah.
It didn't help.
Just to get it out of our systems.
But maybe it just made it more into our heads now, and now we're stuck doing it.
You know, it's just the English language. I think it's very swearable.
I don't swear much in Norwegian. But when I do swear, I use very bad words.
Oh well, I'm just depending on who I'm with. If I'm with my friends, yeah, I'll swear a lot, but you know, I'm very polite otherwise.
That's nice. So if you meet Kohath and he doesn't swear to you, you're not his friend.
Exactly. There you go. You can quote him on that.
Yep, perfect. Auxilia here with the flag for the 2nd time. Swearing is fine. Yeah, let's not trust Serena when it comes to swearing. She's the one who swears the most. But that was a good round for Vyincourd. Back to the match, actually. Let's take a look at that. Very good round for Vyincourd. They have a chance on this open map, in my opinion. But just not paying attention to the flag. Oh, beautiful there by that's a Spooky, not taking any advantage. Losing his horse as well, though. 1 horse for 1, losing a heavy horse. A little bit more important than losing a hunter. Just there. Tries to learn a little bit of just ping. Vanessa comes in as well, charges into the wall. A being very low. Gordo's taking a kill on Spooky. He's getting pushed once again. Invincible's trying. Gordo's is there as well, trying to back him up.
But Chenta and Tyke just have a duel outside the.
Yeah, I can see it on the minimap. There you go. Let's go down. Tyke with a kill. Leader with a kill. Still 3 versus 4. Go. We must be getting pinged a little bit. Still just slashes here, not really much getting done. Tyke with a kill on Gordos, 2 players left, very low health. Invincible is still full though. That's what they're trying to do a 2v1. Flag is still 30 seconds away, does go down, but still in the control of Auxilia. That's there. Finally goes down. Good fight so far, but yeah, they go. See, it's getting a little bit close. They can't finish off these players. Not enough team players, in my opinion, from Vyincourd.
Yeah, I think the Vyincourd cavalry needs to do more work.
Yeah.
Like they get dismantled a bit early. Either they're just too like reckless, or
It seemed
I'm
like
sorry, my English is really struggling now. If you didn't get that.
you haven't even drunk yet.
No, but my English improves when I'm drinking.
Oh, okay. At least you think so.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's good enough for me. Yeah, it seems like the cavalry just kind of needs to try to not be as aggressive as they've been so far. Just wait for the fight to properly start. But it was a good initiation. If he'd gotten out of that after dismounting, I'm pretty sure it was Idar. If he had gotten out after the dismount, then it would have been good. But didn't really do that. Gordos right now as well. Look at him. He's fighting against two players.
And he's losing with the long ult pike even.
Yeah, they do not want to give these to the cavalry. Does end up getting away, but Flag's twice in the same position. So they do not have the mod actually. Interesting. Okay. Flag's here. Now in control of Vyincourd.
I'm really hoping the Vyincourd will hold out this time.
I feel like this is the round they need to be winning.
Yeah, this is the comeback round. I mean, they've already lost, but...
I mean, yeah, technically. You don't want to lose 12-0.
Exactly.
It's here. Doesn't land any so far. Gospel versus Veigar Archers is not a good composition. And they only have the one. Plus again, being very, very low. Vincent trying there. If he'd gotten that hit off, it would have been good. Vincento though. Really take lead or taking the first kill invincible. Cavalry comes in, two of them just crashes into each other. Tyke with a little bit of damage as well. Bordeaux goes down to Tyke. Tyke doing a lot of work here. A versus Tomas, beautiful team play there. Gets him down, Vanessa tries to bump in. Doesn't have much to work with here. Let's go down as well. 9-0 so far. So yeah, showing why they're the favorites in this tournament.
I don't like pointing out individuals when they're doing mistakes, but like I was spectating A for that entire round, and he was faint. I'm sure he did like 100 feints, and he didn't complete one of them.
Yeah.
Right. So he didn't swing it once. He just feinted and feinted and feinted. Even when the target was completely open, like I was like, all right, here's a chance, just do it. But no, he just kept on feinting.
Maybe it's a little bit of fear there, just not maybe.
Yeah, no, he was backing up a lot. He was using that SK and fainting.
Yeah,
I think that's what you're saying. That he's scared of the Auxilia infantry, and I would be as well.
I can totally understand that. Yeah, it makes a lot of sense.
You know, in games like this, it's important to just work it through. You know, your team is gonna die if you don't work with them. So it doesn't help that you use that S key when your team uses that W key. You know,
I mean, simply fainting in matches like usually it's just not gonna work. There's just not enough time. You need to just hit and do something. Just fainting, like you're generally not gonna do it. Maybe in a 1 versus 1, if there's time left, then you can do it. In a fight like this, where everything is happening all around you, you can't really afford to faint. That's why spamming is so powerful. Already. It's looking like it. Auxilia is looking powerful. Auxilia was always a great clan, even when they first started out.
Just their early play from cavalry as well. You saw them getting that early hit on Gordios.
Yeah, Gordios they're being way out of position. And again, Gordios should be an infantry player. It's a bit a shame because I feel like if Vyincourd had more players there, more of the needed players, if they had, for example, Volcom there to back them up in play.
Yeah, I mean, as I said earlier, I don't really know the Turkish players from Vyincourd, but I do know the Mercs, and if they were here, they would maybe not win it, but they would definitely put up a fight.
In Riberjaman as well. Again, he's a very talented. So having those extra infantry, those extra players, would have helped them quite a bit. But I mean, you play with what you have, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Auxilia having a more diverse sort of roster.
That's why I love being in DAF, because we have 60+ players. I can just, all right, they don't show. I have a replacement, no problem.
That's true. The thing is, you have like 15 people in spectate every single time.
they're just there showing support. We're inflicting fear into the enemy by superior numbers.
Exactly. I can believe that. Once again, though, we have this this matchup here. Or this time.
Vyincourd doing exactly what Auxilia did, is to cap 2 Rangers and 1 infantry.
I like the setup.
Yeah, Auxilia, though, going down to 1 archer instead of crossbow instead of their 2.
I love that setup. That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah,
Having 2 crossbows on this map simply wouldn't work.
Yeah, exactly. Like, 2 archers is fine because they can rapidly shoot, but crossbow you might as well just put in a cav, because it's what a cav. Let's be honest.
What
ROP.
Yeah. I mean, to be honest, I kind of expected to see an infantry just before the ult pikes. And a little bit of extra pressure.
Mines is an infantry.
Yeah, but I mean, they only have the 1. They could have had 2 at least, and they would have had 2 ult pikes. Unless mines.
It's a bit tricky though, like without having the infantry with no armor,
All Gordios, they're crashing into it. Once gets dismounted, losing his shield as well. There he goes down. This is the thing, I mean, crashing to a tree.
Vanessa though could have gotten lighter, but misses his couch. I think it was.
Vanessa just enjoys these lighter horses from the looks of things. One kill back there, Vyincourd, Slania taking down Leidor. Like still far away. Arlach looks like he's gonna be pushing towards it here.
Vyincourd down by 2.5. I mean, one of them is on half health.
Like he's just buying time for his team here.
Look at Tyke. He just harasses Invisible here. Just keeps him from moving.
Very smart play.
I'm really enjoying this. Like Vyincourd doesn't really know how to deal with that problem. It seems like.
I mean, Vanessa with a beautiful kill, taking on Tyke there.
Wrong.
3 versus 3. Still enough time if they can rush it to the flag and kill him very quickly. Can do this. Have to go in as a unit though, not 1 by 1.
Oh!
And not with their shields down.
No, the shield was up, but I believe that's a siege crossbow, so it went through it.
I think it was in the animation of the going.
It could be.
Mines there, taking a little bit of loss of health. They're trying here.
Oh, look at that bump though.
Oh, she gave away her scimitar. Using a falchion now. Losing her horse as well. Then getting trapped in this corner. Trying to team play here, but Tobias is still up. Mine spams down Vanessa. They didn't last one alive. 10 seconds left. If he can stay alive.
I give the moral victory to Vyincourd now, just because Vanessa used the falchion.
Yeah, I mean.
All credits to Vyincourd.
Yeah, they had a good chance. I like the fact that they actually ended up killing Pike there as well. I mean.
Yeah.
For
a while it looked like they didn't know how to deal with it, but then a good shot from Slania.
Yeah,
I believe it was.
And the safe way of doing that is just shoot the horse until it's dead and then you move on. But a little bit more aggression worked out well for them. Still not enough to end the round though. Shots here far away. Get it done. And I mean, they're playing people that are not playing their main classes. This time Gordos needs to be a little bit more careful. Not getting trapped like this. He got completely screwed in that fight.
Yeah, we need to see more from Gordios. Like, if you don't know how to play cab properly, then just be defensive.
Or simply
stay behind your footman, go for bumps. Support.
Maybe not playing cab at all. I mean, it depends on what you prefer doing. If you want to play people who play their actual classes, then yeah, it could be a better situation than playing people who don't really know what they're doing. Now, I've seen Gordios play cavalry a little bit in public, but I mean, very clear that he's a good infantry player. I would keep him at that. Vyincourd, Gordios there again. Tobias there just switching target. Looked for invincible the entire time, but switches.
That was quite enjoyable to watch. Oh, Lighter trying to do the same though.
Lidor doesn't have the same amount of luck.
There's a horse for Gordios.
And he's
I wouldn't remount. All right, he's gonna do it.
Horse tried to get away, but he still had his alliances.
Well, I would have liked to see Gordios just as a footman on flag instead.
Could be a better situation at this point.
Vyincourd though, taking that flag.
Hit. Mines and Ilock both getting hit quite hard there.
I'm not really sure what Auxilia is
trying.
planning here.
Doesn't seem like they have a plan at this point.
Well, Vyincourd is
pushing
coming in.
Alone.
Gordius could have won that early.
Yeah, but that's they're dismounted. That goes down as well. The problem with this amount of horse and Mines being a little bit cheeky, tries to push in. Gordius is there to punish him. Mines now moving towards Invincible. Meanwhile, 1v1 here. Both cats come in, Tyke and Gordius. They're just fighting.
Everyone dismissing on flag.
Yeah, Slanis is shooting for free in the background though. Can he land the shots? Gonna have to. Tomias wins his fight. Did now pushing towards the flag as well. Tries to help his teammates a little bit. 18 seconds left. Tyke remounting. Nice shot from Slano. Takes him down.
Good shot, yeah.
Oh, but Tomias there. Winning his second 1v1 on the flag. They needs to kill Tomias.
Vyincourd just needs to get the flag though.
Yeah, 6 seconds. Tomias knows it as well. Slanis trying her best. Can... 1 second. Oh, they win the round.
They get around.
That is good.
I'm so proud of them.
Silly play though for Auxilia. They're just pushing in one by one.
I don't think they had a play.
No,
I think they just no one said anything in TeamSpeak. They were like, "Alright, I'm going in. Alright, now I'm going in." You know.
Could be. I mean, there could also have been a miscommunication. Mines being the only infantry. He was the one pushing in alone, and he's on a Turkish team. So maybe there was a call he didn't understand. Or something like that, but...
Now that you say that, that might be a thing.
But I mean, to be fair, they did send both calves, or 2 of the calves, into the fights a lot. Then they probably shouldn't do that.
I think also the auxiliary cavalry, they got a bit careless. You know, they after winning what 9 rounds in a row, they just thought, let's just go for their footmen.
Yeah.
Let's see what we can do. They did lose by that.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. Vyincourd can punish these mistakes. Very nice to see. Question is, where will the flag be this time? A lot of shots going in out from Slaughter and Invincible. Hit anyone so far. Worth trying to make these shots though. You never know.
You know, you see the auxiliary cavalry is a bit more defensive this time.
Yeah. I mean, they have to be at this point. All of the infantry and cavalry archers are just in the same group. Or it looks like they're gonna push from the top side, trying to deal with first.
They did send an archer through the village though, and auxiliary cavalry saw that, and they're all going for it.
Rushing for him. This is what they can do. Third one hit. Oh my god, Donis in a very rough position here.
Vanessa trying to help, but just being caught for it.
Yeah, could get killed for this as well. These are missing his overhead, luckily. But does not miss that left swing, takes down Solania. And Nessa has the speed to get out though.
Oh, Invincible. Out in a position.
Invincible. Just beautiful team play there by the Auxiliary Cavalry. Tyke there with the kills as well. 3 players down.
Awful positioning though by the Vyincourd archers.
Yeah. And Sedun is just on his own right now, just on the flag.
Tyke is just cleaning up.
Yeah. Tyke is... I mean, this is the thing, when you play against a player at the skill level of Tyke. He can just run in, do his job and then leave. Finishing off Sedun.
I have enjoyed watching Auxilia play Mines. You know, he's the merc, but they're still playing him every round.
Yeah. They did have the players to spec him as well, if they wanted to. From what I remember from the rules, I mean the rules were in Turkish. I think you're allowed to play 2 foreigners each match. So, I mean, technically, I mean they only have the 1 foreigner anyway. Doesn't affect it that much. There are limitations, so you can't just make like DOF couldn't just make a team and join in for Wolfpack.
Alright.
It's good to see. I mean, it's a Turkish tournament. These arrows do nothing to the massive amounts of health of Tomias' horse. Again, a heavy contrast. Tomias' heavy horse against Vanessa's courser.
Oh, yeah, those arrows are not going to do much against Tomias' horse.
I mean, it even pinged him in... Oh, okay, it wasn't the head.
No, it was the chest.
Yeah, I mean, it does nothing. Maybe 10% health, something like that.
Maybe even less, yeah.
Potentially even.
Alright, flags at windmill though.
Good for Vyincourd.
I'm hoping Auxilia will do a better play this time. Let's say it like that, because they did lose the last time it was a windmill.
It looks like they're trying to do the same. And Guardians are pushing forward a little bit too
Guardio's a
aggressive.
bit too aggressive here, yeah.
That's
Getting
a
punished
nice hit
for
on
it.
Arla. Get dismounted and Guardians, yeah. Chris is gonna get trapped out here.
They're just
Maybe-
bumping him to death.
Maybe if he can buy enough time for his team.
Oh,
maybe
good
they can
hit
do
though
something.
from Vyincourd archers.
Yeah, Vanessa should just leave him for death. Yeah, no chance of getting away from that one.
Especially with that Corsa, you're not really a support cav.
Yeah,
You're
You're the killer. You go in,
Exactly.
you deal the damage, and you get the hell out. Heading out very stay down. I mean, sorry, very just alone on the flag right now. If the cavalry wanted to, they could push him and kill him. Like they're looking for the archers instead, though.
Yeah, they're just cleaning them up one by one.
But very difficult to keep the awareness.
Dajian left the flag
3 of them.
just to come and help and got
Infantry
cashed.
there. Also tries to do something, trying to help Auxilia. Not a good position for cavalry to be fighting. Auxilia can do a lot of damage here, but again, one power strike versus very heavy horse. Yeah, you're not gonna be able to do that much against that. I just finish him off, finishing this round and the match with 12-1 score.
However, they didn't get 12-0'd.
Sure, they didn't. There's that's a good thing. It sucks being 12-0. 12-1 though, I mean it's a little bit better.
It's a little bit better. I mean, at least they can't say the 12-0'd you. You know, that's something in Warband.
Yeah, that's fair.
But yeah, it was enjoyable to watch. At least Auxilia, because they had some really good team play.
Good, yeah. I also just like seeing Auxilia back. It's good to see a very strong Turkish team. The problem is I think they're just too good. I think this could be a very easy round. I took a quick look at the rosters and I don't see many teams being able to properly fight them on this. I also heard that they think this could be a little bit of a too easy tournament. Like they think so. I mean, we'll see. Could be a surprise. But it's a 5v5. If you do make a lot of mistakes, you will get punished for it.
Yeah, that's the thing in 5v5. You know, losing an individual is vital.
Yeah, it is. I mean, you could see that Vyincourd being able to do a lot of damage to them. They didn't screw up.
Yeah.
But I mean, here's how it is. First match for them. Vyincourd, I still have hope in them. I think they just needed to be a little bit luckier with actually show.
Yeah, they were missing like what 60% of their roster or something.
Yeah, I'm a little bit surprised.
Which is really unfortunate.
I mean, Gorgios, in my opinion, shouldn't be playing cavalry. He should be an infantry. I mean, if you need an archer,
yeah,
what can you do really?
Especially on a map like this, you can't really survive with only one cavalry.
Yeah. Honestly, even on a close map, you need at least 5 to. And that's the thing. Cavalry are very powerful. You want to have a couple of them.
Depends on the map.
I mean, can you think of a single map you don't want to have?
Sandy Bush.
I think you could.
In a 5 versus 5?
A Serenades? You could
in a 5 versus 5?
In a Serenades? Yeah, I'd take it. 1 archer, 2 infantries.
Let's go tonight.
Right? Go. We'll do it. Kick your ass.
That's right, we'll do it.
5 versions of. 5 versions of.
Yeah, but 2 of them will. 1 of mine will be cavalry and 2 of yours will be cavalry.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, this was
fun. Yeah, I mean, it's good to do them. But that's it for us for the WT5T. I will stream as many of these as I possibly can. And another match in about 1 hour and 30 minutes. Where we see Kohath. This time a little bit drunker. We'll see the Cordon Bleu. The Cheshire Cats. It should also be a really good match. I'm really looking forward. Thank you all for watching. We'll be back in about an hour. Max.
An hour?
An hour and 30 minutes.
Yeah, there you go.
That's about an hour.
I was very worried there. I mean, give me some time, man. Jesus. All right.
But yeah, thank you for joining us tonight. Eschikuler. one of the few Turkish words.
What does that mean?
It means thank you.
Oh, all right.
And we'll see you next match.
Goodbye.